And now, an excerpt of Gera Meyman's Caronavia, The Great Wolf Fire, read by professional voiceover artist Linda Ristig.
I picked up my spear and approached the smoldering flames that were currently swelling throughout the land. The territory had been destroyed mercilessly. All of my precious memories had been demolished and given to the undeserving, soulless devil who consumed it by simply sending out one of his hungry hellfires, most of which were still burning around me, still angrily yet slightly mollified. Despite my knowledge of the danger of standing in this ring of fire, I continued as if paralyzed. It was shock, I surmised, compared to the crusty corpses that engulfed the ground, akin to soil with their skin's brown, burnt appearance. I felt as pale as a specter, though I knew I had a touch of hue in my skin. Shock and the paralysis of my emotions, my loss for words, had taken my color from me, leaving my eyes feeling bloodshot, and my skin as white as a wealthy man's marble walls. I gazed around myself, wondering, unblinking, what had happened to them. I had turned my back on them for no more than an hour, and as if I were a disappointed parent who had left her children only to come back and discover dire consequences of their curious, callow mischief. The only difference was that this was an entire clan of people, 100 or more lives having been in it, each serving its communal purpose, living for the well-being of the whole rather than the parts. The pungent stench of death and smoke filled my nose, nauseating me to the point that I may have fainted right then and there. I shook myself, trying to relieve my nose of the smell and clear my mind of the tragedy that caused that smell to repulse me all the more. I stood on 2 feet once again, gazing at the decaying citizens once more, though I could hardly bear to. Some parts of the unfortunate people's bodies were burnt black, while others were burnt to a pink color, as if their lean muscles had taken the place of their most outer surface of tanned skin. Most of their eyes remained open, yet sunken into their origins. Instead of my beloved friends and family, these people were like the living dead to me, trying to capture me and perhaps force me to join their underworld army. Reluctantly, I looked around and knew that I could not distinguish my mother from these demons, no matter how hard I may try. Some of the ravenous flames were still devouring the citizens, cooking them to an even darker appearance whilst they helplessly lay there, no longer able to run or scream to defend their lives, as well as many of their eyes still being open. Some of their mouths were open too, as if the fire had killed them in the midst of a scream.